Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Let's pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness has appointed the office of the rulers and the parliaments for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we ask you to behold with your abundant favor us, your servants, whom we have been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this land. Let your blessings descend upon us somewhat and grant that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this country and of those whose interest you've committed to our church. Amen.
General business communication from the chair.
A very good morning to all honor members of the August House, and indeed to welcome our visitors that are in the gallery. At an appropriate time, we'll be able to recognize you, but otherwise, you're welcome. The office of the Speaker so far has no any communication to be made. Otherwise, to wish you a fruitful day for parliamentary business today. Welcome aboard. Thank you.
General business, questions or notice to ministers for oral replies.
I see, it depends, but however, I understand the predicament that you are in, Cholo Cento, I'll still recognize you as Machinga Lukwenu. Cholo Cento, standing in for Machinga Lukwenu.
Good morning, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, and good morning to the Leader of the House. I thought I needed to seek guidance from you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, on how we can proceed. I thought that we needed to move, but I need guidance from you, particularly on a matter that I think that the Legal Affairs Committee must address to do with our standing orders. So I need your guidance that how do I move forward? How do I move that to make sure that the Legal Affairs Committee do look at our standing orders and come up with the other measures that make sure that members of Parliament are secure, their security within the premises is well taken care of within the standing orders, and that our security officers here again are well armed to make sure that we are safe. How do I go about that, Mr. First Deputy Speaker?
Honorable member for Cholo Cento, any member is at liberty to suggest that Legal Affairs Committee, our own parliamentary committee that look into matters relating to our own Bible, our Quran, the standing orders, that any matter that you feel is of paramount importance, you are at liberty at any time. But to assure you that security of members of Parliament is at the heart of the Speaker and the entire office. So your concerns are genuine. It's being addressed at an appropriate time. I'll be able to address the whole House what transpired at the Parliamentary Service Commission, which met over the weekend. So be assured you are well protected. But I repeat, if you want to move something that should be added in their own book, you are at liberty anytime. And that's why we say this is a living parliament. It's a living parliament. We adjust according to times. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yes, I see our commissioner from, okay. I'll recognize Kota Central and then Mangochi South to balance up, because I recognize this side. Now we need to balance up. So the people from Kota Central, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Just to remind you of the order of the House, Honorable Cholo Central spoke only a seat that is not his seat.
Honorable member for Kota Central, if you noted, I said I understand his predicament. He's sitting in front is because their front bench is empty.
That's why, Chair.
All right? So
that's why, Chair, I'm
I
standing.
agree with what you are saying entirely.
Can you emphasize the sentiment that the front bench of the opposition is empty? All of them have run away. They are not in this house.
Honorable member Mangochi Central, good morning, and resume your seat. Good morning. What you're saying is very correct.
Thank you, Chair.
It's very correct.
Thank you.
Leader.
Good morning, Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, popularly known as Kamacheni. And if you want to be addressed in a different way, I would say Mbunde. First Deputy Speaker, Lower East, want to contribute to the budget statement. Thank you.
I will recognize the people of Nalunga, Mvera, in the East, but because I recognized Commissioner Patel from Mangochi South, then we proceed business. Other members, I don't like speaking from your seats. I don't want that areas where this hour will begin by, no. It's not good at this very moment. Thank you. Mangochi South.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. I just wanted to, I think maybe on my own behalf, is the commission, the PSC, met yesterday. And we made very, very important resolutions, which I'm sure officially will come into this parliament. But one of the resolutions, may I disclose, was urgently the standing orders should be looked at, preferably even before we rise, because this is very urgent. Our security in these premises is very compromised. So I can't disclose more, but I think the report will come. And our Legal Affairs Committee should make sure these standing orders are changed before Parliament rises. That's what we agreed to PSC. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member for Mangochi South. You are just echoing what I say, that any member is at liberty to push in changes in our own, for our standing orders through the legal committee that we have. So I do sustain whatever you've said, Honorable Member, Commissioner for Mangochi South. Honorable members, let's progress. Leader, are we starting questions or debate? Come again? Debate. Okay.
Item 3, government business, budget motion, that the estimates on the recurrent and development accounts for the 2025-2026 financial year be referred to the parliamentary committees for scrutiny before they are considered by committee of the whole House, vote by vote, and that thereafter they be adopted. Responses guided by order, Standing Order 190, 1D, general debate.
Members, we now go by government guidance that we're going to budget motion, general debate. Just to alert our visitors that at some point I'll be able to ask you to stand before we go for a healthy break. But just to assure to inform the House that we have received visitors from Lilongwe City, Masinta constituency. It's a new constituency that has been established, and the shadow MP there is our own Minister of Tourism. So they've come under the auspices of Honorable Minister, Honorable Vela Kantukule. So pantai na yake tukupe pani makolo mudzuke pakati pano mbango mbavetsera mene parliament ikuendera takulandirani tukupe pani mudzuke nthawi na yake dekani. Honorable member for the Lower East, contribution please.
Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker, to the people of Nalunga, Jemusi, Tonje, Vera, Kadengeza, Maweru, Sungwi, would like to thank you for recognizing them to speak in the August House. I want to thank His Excellency the President, Dr. Lazarus Makathi Jagwera, among the people that he chose in this government to lead as members of cabinet. The people of Nalunga were considered. And I stand here to thank him forever for that. But I also want to thank and congratulate the Honorable Minister of Finance, Honorable Simplex Chichola Banda. By the way, we don't call our names Banda. It's only Axon Kalairi Banda. But Richard Chimwendo Banda, Simplex Chichola Banda, Dausi Gumba Banda. The Bandas crosses the central part. So we are called Bandas. I would like to thank him and congratulate him for the wonderful budget he presented in the August House. It's a budget which is progressive, a budget which is meant to address challenges affecting the people of Malawi. But before I do that, allow me to express some sadness with the drought that has hit Doha, the drought that has hit parts of Salima, the drought that has hit Dedza, part of Lilongwe. But I, and in Chisi too, Honorable Speaker, when we thought we could harvest more this year, we have been greatly affected because of the drought. When maize were about to be maturing, this is the time we have been affected. And the people of Chingamba, Mvera, Tonje, Maweru, all those places, Mponda, Nalunga, Jemusi, and the entire Inkosi Chiweri has been greatly affected. I was there over the weekend, and the maize has completely dried up, and the situation is very pathetic. I'm, however, hopeful because in this budget, where the minister presented, he has allocated 60 billion kwacha for the purchase of maize in the coming budget, which starts a few days from now. Therefore, as I stand here, I would like to compel my fellow honorable members that when the budget time comes, let us pass this budget, because that's where there will be relief maize being procured to our people. But I also want to thank him because in the budget, there is a presentation where NIF loans for farmers are continuing. Right, Honorable Speaker, what we have seen in the budget that the Honorable Minister of Agriculture has considered more farmers in this coming season, because that's the way to go. You know that AIP remains in the budget and it has been well funded, but for the sake of production, for the sake of having more, and for the sake of allowing our people to add value to what we harvest, we need to have a lot of production taking place on the ground. And therefore, the Minister of Finance has considered in this budget our farmers to access more nutrients. If you go out there, there is an excitement that the way to go is to have more farmers getting access for import. For that reason, I want to thank him. I want to thank him again because within the agriculture sector, he has put up a mechanism to support irrigation across the country. We cannot continuously wait only for the rains. We also need to improve and make sure we have more farmers involved in irrigation. So for that reason, I want to thank him. This budget is very progressive. Progressive in the sense that it is supporting the ATM strategy. The ATM strategy is the way to go for Malawi. Every member out there talks about more production, more exporting more, and reducing our import, but at the same time making sure we have what is the much needed forex. That Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the President for supporting the ATM strategy throughout. It is only through agriculture, tourism, and mining that this country can improve. In the mining sector, we have seen strides that have been made across by the ministry with support from the President. In the tourism sector, we have seen a robust move to make sure that we improve our airports, we improve our hotel facilities, we improve everything to do with tourism for the sake of getting more. And for that reason, let me congratulate my fellow minister, but at the same time, thank His Excellency for the support that he has given. In the budget, we have seen quite a number of roads, and for the first time, the Chamama Road. Right, Honorable Speaker, you have been speaking about this road for some time. This time around, the road is in the budget. But it's not only the Chamama Road. We have roads all over Malawi being supported in the budget, including the much needed M5 road and M1 road. These roads are very strategic in as far as the development of this country is concerned. And for that reason, I want to thank the Honorable Minister of Finance, the Honorable Minister, for a wonderful job that is done. And he's going to continue to do that across the country. I would therefore urge my fellow honorable members in the August House to support this important budget. Honorable Speaker, the health sector has not been left alone. It has benefited quite a lot. Apart from improving the health status of the people by providing medical equipment, medical supplies in the budget, the Minister of Finance has also considered allocating more resources for construction and the rehabilitation of health posts. And I'm happy that Nalunga Health Center in Doha, where I come from, is a beneficiary in the budget. The construction of a maternity wing at Nalunga Health Center is going to improve the lives of people at Doha. Right, Honorable Speaker, the most important thing that has also happened in the budget is provision of resources for the cancer center. One of the big projects that His Excellency's government has done in the past 4 years is the cancer center in Lilongwe. As we speak, the cancer center is almost 95% complete, just waiting for equipment to be installed and the facility to run to support all vulnerable Malawians across the country. For a longer time, we have been seeing patients queuing so that they should go outside the country to access health facilities. But His Excellency, the President, Dr. Lazarus Makafe Chakwera, has made it very sure that we must have our own facility here in Lilongwe. And you see in the budget quite a big chunk of money that has been given to the cancer center. But I will also want to say it is going to be very important that as we start the cancer center, it must remain independent. It must be an independent cancer center other than attaching it to a facility like Kamu Central Hospital, Queen's Henderson Hospital. We must fund it adequately. Let's make sure each and every time there must be proper funding to the cancer center. We must fund it, and it must be an independent facility, because that facility, First Deputy Speaker, it's a facility that is going to help a lot of vulnerable Malawians who are suffering from Sanje to Chitipa. And within the region, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, I can talk more and more, but what is more important about this progressive budget that the Minister of Finance has put in is also to make sure that resources trickles down to the community. all members of parliament seated here, including my fellow leader of opposition, my good friend, who we talk and discuss, would stand here and agree that the fact that CDF has been increased again this time around, it means even where he comes from, more resources for the people of Mulanje South, more resources for the people of Dowa East, more resources for the people of Kasungu East, more resources for the people of Cholo Central, more resources for Machinga Likwenu, more resources for all of us in the country. And not forgetting where my dear brother Zimba North comes from. More resources. What do I mean more resources? There was a time we could only fund 6.5 billion for CDF across the country. Today, 38 billion. With this budget, over 40 billion resources trickling down to our communities, making sure each and every Malawian is equally benefiting. CDF improves equitable distribution of resources across the country. If I would ask people to raise their hands here as how many people have CDF, almost everyone here will stand, including the leader of opposition. They will stand and say, this is the way to go.
Winding up?
Do you want me to wind up? I'll wind up. But just to say that if you ask each and every member of parliament, if members of parliament are going to come back in this house, it's because they have something tangible in their constituencies. And that tangible thing cannot be said or cannot be concluded without mentioning what CDF has done. You go to the people of Maweru, they have a new ADMAC structure sitting there because CDF has supported them. There is a police office right away there. Go to Nalunga, a police office right away there. Go to Kaula, a new ADMAC structure being constructed because of CDF. I can mention quite a lot of school blocks that have been done. There is no any other president in the country that has made sure there is equitable distribution of resources other than Dr. Lazarus Makafe Chakwera. We can do politics in this country and we shall continue to do politics in this country because we voted for a multi-party democracy. And we have so many political parties. But the more we serve our people better, the more Malawi is going to progress. For Malawi to progress, each and every corner of the country must equally benefit from the national cake. For that reason, we must continuously support His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Chakwera's vision of equitably distributing resources across the country. Bravo, Dr. Lazarus Makafe Chakwera, because you don't take sides. And when it comes to national projects, First Deputy Speaker, the President has equally shown that he cares for Malawi. Yes, I want to agree here that our colleagues had plans to construct Cholo district offices. They never did because time had gone. But the resources, we are the one that have done. A multi-story building in Cholo. A Cholo stadium being constructed under Dr. Lazarus Chakwera. A Zomba stadium being done under Dr. Lazarus Chakwera. Go and see the municipal roads in Zomba. You will see that the president loves this country. Go and see a council office in Mangochi. You will see that Dr. Chakwera loves this country. Go and see the municipal roads in Mangochi. You see Dr. Chakwera loves this country. Go to Kasungu, see what Dr. Chakwera is doing on the ground. First Deputy Speaker, go to Nsanje and see the roads that are being done. First Deputy Speaker, if you go to Kalonga, go everywhere in this country is Chakwera, 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 Chakwera. Whatever we talk about in this country is politics. Politics shall always be there.
Thank you very much.
And just to assure you, we are returning power come 16 September 2025. Dr. Chakwera is winning again because the people love him. God bless you and God bless the opposition. May we live longer to see the glory of Malawi. May the opposition live longer. May they stay there for some time. They have to learn the lessons. We wish you more time there. 60 years being in opposition because we are not coming out of power. Dr. Chakwera continues to rule this country. God bless you. God bless you, Cholo Central. God bless you, Mulanje South, for receiving CDF from Dr. Chakwera. God bless you, Zimba North, for receiving CDF. God bless you. God bless you,
Thank you very much,
God bless everyone. Viva Dr. Chakwera. Viva Malawi Congress Party.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please give him a bottle of water. Give him a bottle of water. This is how we have started business today. Point of order. First, we recognize the leader of opposition. Leader of opposition, yes, point of order. Leader of Opposition.
Thank you. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. Sir, is it in order for the Leader of the House to talk about development, infrastructure development, when in my constituency, Mulanje Southwest, Nkando Bridge has not been constructed for ages. And up to now, we have a tourist center. We have a tourist center in Mulanje. The people cannot pass through the bridge. Is it in order for the Leader of the House to talk about development when the people are eating kiteze? Hunger in this country. Is it in order? Is it in order for
Honorable Leader of
the
Opposition.
Leader of the House to talk about development when in the local councils we don't have tertiary roads? They were promised, but nothing has happened. Thank you.
The good news is that you are both leaders. You are able to talk to each other. So as a chair, I'll borrow you my office, talk, and tell me about the bridge at Nkando. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leader, let me recognize that Tolo Center recognize you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. Is it in order for the outgoing Minister of Local Government, and indeed for the outgoing government, to begin to claim developments that were started by DPP? Our figures and the data is there. The Cholo DC's office is talking about, he knows at what stage he got it. It was at 65% of construction. Madam Speaker, the cancer center they are talking about, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, the cancer center they are talking about was way above 70%. Madam Speaker, the Zomba Stadium they are talking about was way above 50%. Madam Speaker, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, apologies. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, this is a house of records. We can politic, but let's give statistics that are right. When you marry and you find the woman pregnant, it does not mean that the child is yours. You have just come to take care of the child, but somebody else is the father. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, the outgoing minister and the government must know that the development is progressive. To the extent that come September, the developments they have started, we are going to finish them. Whatever they have started, they can rest be assured that we are going to finish them, because development is a progress. And that
Honorable members, just to assure you, the chair is enjoying the debate. I say that everybody is in good mood. And the other good news is that the Leader of the House married in Tolo. So this is a brother-in-law chat. Thank you so much. Leader of the House.
Honorable Speaker, you got me right when I said they started. When I said started, it was at 5%. He knows. They did start that when they saw they were going to elections. And the people of Cholo said, are you sure we are going to vote for you when you have done nothing? It's when they went to try to organize and mobilize. They did nothing. Today, go there. The people of Cholo are listening and they know what I am talking about. By the way, I married in Cholo. He knows my village. The people around there, they'll tell you they love Dr. Jagwera because of what I've seen. The stadium has been done by us. The Cholo has been done. The Cholo district office has been done by us. Not only that, quite a number of projects that have been done. But just to agree with them, when they say outgoing, they have to go and check who is outgoing. They are already outgone and they will never come back. they will never come back. They're already outgone and they will never come back. But
So, leader,
the people of Chamama who were being bought soya at 100 kwacha, now they can sell soya at 2,000 kwacha. The people of Chamama who were selling tobacco at 80 cents, now they can sell tobacco at $3. They will tell you that these people will never come back. They will tell you they will never vote for them. But I love you, my in-laws. You remain in opposition forever. Thank you so much.
Honour members, let's progress. But I've seen Honour members, let's progress. Yesterday, the Speaker had recognized Rumpi West and Rirongwe Central to speak. Let's progress. We want to continue the debate. My point of order, the point of orders, I think, have been enough. I know you are arguing on who is not, who is who. The chair wants you to debate about your constituencies. So, Zimba North, please resume your seat. If you want to debate, I'll recognize you. So we go to Rumpi West, please. Rumpi West, Blantyre City, Southeast, please, next time. We've had enough point of orders, we've had enough of this. Rumpi West, you want to debate?
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, sir, for giving an opportunity to Rumpi West. Let me join the leader of the House when he started by saying that the Minister of Finance, who ably brought the budget is a living document, it's a plan, and the results or the expectation or the fruits of a good budget, it is the happiness and joy that it brings to the Malawian nation after it has been executed. First Deputy Speaker, sir, Rumpi West is one of the constituencies in Malawi which has been affected by drought. After 4 months, we have only received the rains 4 days ago, which means the Minister of Agriculture, basing on the statistics or the budget that he has provided through the Minister of Finance, on the purchase of 60 billion maize, we pray that maize should start now, because even the maize that the government is procuring from Tanzania is yet to reach Rumpi West. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I'll cruise by basing on the budget statement presented by the Minister of Finance on page 7, not on page 7, yes, on page 7, when he talked of debt stock management. The question is, why are we here? Why are we borrowing up to 16 trillion now? How much have we used for production? And in the new plan, how much do we plan to invest into production? Is our journey to 2063 realistic, or we need to reword the 2063 agenda? Because at the pace that we are investing in production, it is a tortoise way of moving. First Deputy Speaker, sir, in terms of forex availability, current status, the question is to ask, much of the forex that come into the country, it is through the government system. And arresting people who are selling forex is not dealing with the causative agent who brings the forex on the black market. That question, if it is not addressed, this country will cry year in, year out. Because those people who are selling there, they are just proxies to the big people who provide them with forex. If you want to really bring down the inflation, let's go to the person who gives those traders forex. But if we don't arrest that person, it will be a song. First Deputy Speaker, sir. I am a member of parliament for Lumbi West. Lumbi West nthawi zambiri simabwereza sinabwerezepo. If I don't come back, get my words. This document come next year. The Minister of Finance will present the same documents with carryovers of the problems if we don't arrest the big fishes who are taking the forex from the government to the black market. First Deputy Speaker, sir. I go to page 310, Minister of Health. It is pleasing that the President, through the Minister of Health, has allocated substantive monies to the Minister of Health to deal with the health posts. But will it really be implemented? I think the Minister of Health is hearing. Malawians will judge this budget if they see the promised Ngozo health post being constructed. Malawians from Lumbi West will judge this budget if they see the promised Kanyenjere health post constructed through this budget. Otherwise, next year, Malawians from Lumbi West will take it as a song as usual. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I am concerned all these years from 2019 up to 2025, the last financial year, there was a proposition to construct a Lumbi district hospital, new one. And yes, last year we allocated funds for feasibility studies, but in the new budget, that hospital has vanished. Where is it? Where is it? Is it a typing error? Because I've seen all the projects were recurrent from last year from the Minister of Health. It's only Lumbi District Hospital which is missing. If the Minister is going to address my statement, let him assure the people of Lumbi West and Lumbi people that that hospital is going to be constructed. Vote 270 road transport, 274. First Deputy Speaker, sir, it is pleasing that your road to Mtundama, I grew up at Wimbe. I was schooling at Mtundama. I know how that bad road is. But if you look at the amount of money compared to the numbers of roads that has been put forward, I think it is only 5 meters will be done. Because only Lumbi West from 141 billion that has been allocated to the road fund for continuation of all these roads, Lumbi West 20 kilometers is costing 30 billion. Iromba Road, which is not yet completed, is looking for 60 billion. If you take these monies and factor in with the roads, is this amount of money realistic? I pray that the Minister of Finance will have a miracle money one day that these aspirations be done. And you see, Lumbi West, Lumbi District, and the people from the north, they are taking road that goes to Lumbi to Chitipa Nyika as a bypass road as a priority. We have been allocated 60 billion. If you take out 30 billion for the current construction, which the contractor is having problems to be paid, the 60 billion for Iromba Road, and the new 6 billion that has been allocated, how much do we remain? Those people who did the mathematics. We want an assurance. These figures need to be reviewed before we pass so that we are sure that these roads, even including yours, don't cut me. I know you say you are running out. I have seen that today you have been merciful, 20 minutes. So, Chamama Road, it's more than 20 kilometers, which requires more than 120 billion. If you look at 141 billion, are we realistic? The Minister of Education, we have seen that there are good news that the Minister of Education have done. Bravo to the Minister of Education for the equals projects. We have seen MEP projects. Several school blocks have been done in our constituencies. But I had one problem. The quality of iron sheets. That thing, it is a comeback job soon, madam. When you are reviewing your policy, next time don't go for the 32 gauge. Go for the 28 gauge. But congratulations for doing all that good, nice job. But the type of iron sheets need to be looked at. I have seen in the budget, First Deputy Speaker, sir, that there is an allocation.
Consider winding up. You have done 9 minutes.
I knew.
So I'll give you 2 more minutes.
Yes, sir. I want to go to CDF, so don't cut me. Which benefits Wimbe people, and all the bridges that you have done it because of CDF. So don't cut me short. First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Honorable member for Rumpi West, are you my shadow?
Possibly I can be, but after 2030, this time we are too powerful. First Deputy Speaker, sir, the Minister of Education.
I wanted to warn you. Don't dare.
We have
you lose all your resources. You lose all your resources.
We have concentrated much on construction of school blocks, provision of school desks, but the welfare of teachers in terms of housing, we need to find a solution, at least maybe a minimum of 8 good houses for each school. Try to run around. Yes, we know donors now are doing their own way, but we can cut the expenditures from allowances. This country is too much of allowances than investment. Yes, you are going to say allowance is good, but if I go home, I receive a note each and every meeting, welcome addresses from chiefs full of demands. It impacts on you, because people, they think we receive a lot of allowances, so they demand infrastructure that we can't do. If you hear members of parliament shunning away from constituencies because of the welcome addresses, too much demand, BP Makwera. First Deputy Speaker, sir, it is pleasing that the CDF has been increased to 220 million. But I want to bring this to your attention. The insinuation that members of parliament are the ones who are correcting CDF into their pockets is wrong. Currently, in my constituency, I've received Anti-Corruption Bureau investigating me. Do I handle procurement? Do I handle payment? Do I do anything concerning money? Is the account of CDF in any members of parliament account? No. The propaganda that we are making here, it is going to affect us in our constituencies, because people, they think CDF goes into a members of parliament pocket. That is not true. It's a government money. It is accountable. It goes into DC's account. It is the procedures. The only thing that a member of parliament does is ground-breaking, handover, and prioritization of consultation with the chiefs and the communities on priority projects that you can handle within the money. And within the CDF, there is a percentage for bursary fund, women and empowerment fund, administration fee, then the rest, factor in the valuation. We wish next time, the next cohort, I'm going down, I'm finishing. Next cohort, the CDF should go up to 1 billion, so that even graders can be bought through CDF. Because we are crying of bad roads. If we had equipment in district councils, that could have been a story of the past. Yes, our friends are doing with JC, but it's not all councils, because problems differs. That JC goes to other priorities. I thank you, First Deputy Speaker. I saw the Deputy Leader of the House instructing you to stop, but thank you for giving a voice to the people of Rumpi West, to voice. I've seen others doing 30 minutes. Now I've done about 11 minutes. God bless you, but consider him. He made you. Consider him, the First Deputy Speaker. Consider him, as you consider Rumpi West. Thank you, but Minister of Agriculture, we have not received that maize you promised to Rumpi West. We are crying, people are in dire need of food. There is hunger plus drought. Please, we need that maize. We hear ministers have been sharing bags of maize. But to tell those people.
Thank you very much, Honourable Member. I added 2 more minutes and I gave you extra 2. I don't think you feel injustice by cutting you. The deputy leader of the house is a leader. So when she does communicate with the chair, it's nothing to do with any member here. I want to assure members, the way I do communicate with the Honorable Rumpi North or Honorable Deputy Leader of Opposition, it's the same way I communicate this side, please. I now to recognize the Honorable Minister of Tourism, but before I do that, let me recognize the the visitors that have come all the way from the newly instituted Masinta constituency, Lilongwe Masinta constituency, to Bempen Magugwatu, Imilirani from Masinta constituency. And there is a person who's leading them. Is it Mr. Chika? Tatogosa, on behalf of the Speaker of Parliament, feel welcome. This is your house. Anytime you can come and listen to deliberations. If you have issues, there's a way to present a petition. The members will receive the petition and present it to the Speaker's office. Ngati pali nkhani mzoteka nditu kudzera mwana wanu through a petition timalandira ku office kuno kwa Speaker ndikuthandizani. Kuno ndikunyumba kwanu mwachena khani pasi takulandirani. You look good, you look good, you look good. Thank you so much. Tabempe, may I now ask again our students from Lilongwe Girls Primary School. Likuni Girls Primary School. Our students from Likuni Girls, may you stand, please? Likuni Girls, wow. Wow, wow. They have come under the auspices of Honorable Jenny Mono Muza Sendeza MP, Minister of Gender. No, Minister, where are you? Is she back? Okay. May I ask Honorable Vera Gantukule, Honorable Minister of Tourism, to welcome your fellow girls. And the Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of Education, may you stand and welcome your students, please. Anduna Amapuziro, may you stand and welcome, we have them. May I also ask Honorable Lillian Patel, another girl from Angoji South, to stand and wave the students. May I also ask another girl from Zomba Tondwe to stand and welcome them. Zomba Tondwe, if she's in. Or Zomba Masongola. Anyway, Torotava, finally, for you to be happy. Stand. Torotava, finally, for you to be happy. There's unfortunately, the students don't know Chala Mwamba. They just know how to wave. Thank you so much. Girls, work hard. Girls, work hard. May all lady MPs stand to motivate the girls. All lady MPs, all lady MPs. Maimpanga, may you stand, please? Lady MPs. And the lady ministers as well. So girls, from Likuni Girls, work hard. You senior friends, it's because of education. That's why they're here. Me, as your brother, as your father, as a he for she champion, I want to encourage you, work extra hard. Our teachers will love you. God bless you. You can have your seats, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've seen some male MPs that want to become lady MPs. Understanding in the other generation. May I now ask the Honorable Minister of Tourism to contribute. The Minister of Tourism to contribute. Thank you. Honorable members, I know your queries. Let me address you before you ask. So take your constitution, their constitution, their constitution. Honorable member, I'm speaking. Respect your chair, please. Honorable member, respect your chair, please. Respect your chair, please. Leader of opposition, talk to a member, please. It can't just be one person all the time. No. The member of cabinet, section 96 of our own Supreme Constitution, section 96, the member of the cabinet shall have the following subsection E. I'm talking, may you listen please, to be available to Parliament for the purposes of answering any queries or participating in any debate pertaining to the content or the policies of the government. The chair is on top of the Constitution. He understands the Constitution. Thank you. Honorable Minister, you have the floor, sir. Madam.
Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. I just wanted to make a contribution on the debate on the budget on two key issues. Number one is the budget allocation to the Ministry of Tourism. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, this House has been lamenting the fact that tourism is a low-hanging fruit for this country, but that we had not been allocating enough resources towards the same. Last year, we were only given 4 billion. But this year, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, we have been allocated close to 13 billion towards tourism. For us, that money is going towards the product development, but also destination marketing. We have a supreme product as far as Malawi is concerned, but we have not been able to market it very well to ensure that the entire world is aware of what Malawi has to offer as far as tourism is concerned. But also access roads to our tourism destination places, also ensuring that we are promoting the products in line with our tour operators and players in the sector. So I just want to thank the President, Dr. Lazarus Makate Jagwera, for allocating enough resources towards tourism development in this country. But also, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I've also been saying that we cannot deliver a wholehearted, warm-heart tourism package on our own without the cooperation of other sectors, like the Ministry of Transport and Public Works, Ministry of Health. You have heard that the cancer center is now coming up. We are now even implementing those clinics across the country, because when tourists come, one of the things that they want to see is that when I fall sick in that country, am I going to be able to access very good health services? And Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I'm happy that the budget now has allocated resources towards health development in this country that will go towards ensuring that we have access to health services even for our tourists when they come to this country. But also, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, security is one of the issues that also becomes an issue when people want to settle on a destination. And I'm happy that the budget has also allocated the recruitment of police officers that are also going to enhance the security of this country to ensure that our visitors are safe. We had an unfortunate incident in Nalipiri, in Mulanje, where our tourists were mugged right within their hotel rooms, and people took away their passports and their money. We want to ensure that we are not receiving that, because, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, when you do something like that to even one tourist, it means you are affecting over 10,000 people. Because if that person puts a review online, then Malawi is going to be in black, in red, in terms of us not being a safe destination. So I want to thank the Minister of Finance for allocating resources for the recruitment of police officers. That is going to go a long way in terms of ensuring that we are safe as a country and as a destination. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, like I said last time, as a ministry, we are also promoting other forms of tourism. We are promoting agri-tourism, mining tourism, education tourism, religious tourism, health tourism, and various other tourism, even including sports tourism. I also wanted to talk about mining tourism, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. You are aware that now the Ministry of Transport and Public Works is rehabilitating the Mzuzu Airport, but also the Karonga Airport. Now that the Karekea project is starting again, we also look at that as also access to Nyika Vwaza. I have been to many places in the world, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, But I've never been to a place that is as beautiful as Chelinda in Nyika. You are there and you think that you are in Switzerland, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. But I know that there are a lot of Malawians that have never experienced something like that. So we need to ensure that we are rehabilitating the roads. I'm very happy that the Nyika road is one of the roads that has been put in the budget, and that is also going to promote not only transportation, agriculture, mining, but also in terms of tourism development in this country. The last thing, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I was very happy when I saw the provision of the operationalization of the Malawi Mining Investment Company and also the Malawi Development Corporation Holdings Limited that are going to be promoting tourism mining development in this country. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, we are sitting on gold. We are sitting on a lot of resources in this country. And so this government, by the administration by His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Makate Jagwera, has now operationalized the Malawi Mining Investments Company, MAMICO. Now we have a CEO that has been put in place. They are now structuring that institution. They are also operationalizing the Mining Authority, but also the Malawi Development Holdings Limited. I am mentioning this, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, because this is also mining tourism for us. When people are going to start coming, these mining companies that are going to start mobilizing, bringing in their equipment, starting their work, people are going to come. So in Chichewa, there's a saying that says, "Oh, Nanyanja, anaga onaso ndi mvuzo." So for us, when these people are coming, they're also going to sample the tourism products that we have, but also bringing us the forex that we so much deserve for the development of this country. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, in this regard, therefore, I, as Minister of Tourism, I so support the budget and I do submit. Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Tourism. I just want to emphasize that a minister, regardless that she or he's not member of parliament, can contribute the way she has done according to our own constitution. In the same vein, if you read the same section 96 of our constitution, sub-rule F, duties of a minister to assist the president in determining what international agreements are to be concluded or acceded to, and to inform parliament their own. So whenever ministers go into treaties or protocols outside, they must inform parliament. This we have to know as parliament. So a minister, when they've made agreements or protocols outside, they have to inform parliament. So that when parliamentarians go outside and ask, they must be aware of what the executive is doing. So read your constitution, understand your constitution. Your chair tells you to do that. Thank you. Thank you. We continue general debate. I now do recognize our very own, the people of Mzuzu City. Mzuzu City, please. Mzuzu City. Point of order, Mwanza Central.
Thank you so much. When the First Deputy Speaker, sir, is it in order? Is it in order that the Honorable Minister of Tourism can mention all the nice places that she comparatively compared, like Switzerland? Is it in order that in all the enumeration of those places, elaboration of those places, that she can forget to mention the panoramic, civic, undulating hills of Mwanza, particularly Kunene Kude and the Tambani Forest, that can attract visitors from outside the country? Is it in order that Mwanza sits at the entrance of this country? Mwanza is the face of this country. Mwanza creates an impression for this country. Is it in order that the Honorable Minister can inadvertently forget to mention this beautiful part of the country? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Mwanza Central. I like your passion for your constituency, especially Kunene Kude and all those other places that you mentioned. And I pray that you come back. May the people of Mwanza Central remember Honorable Nicholas Dausi, former Vice President of my Party. Mzuzu City, please proceed.
First Deputy Speaker, sir, I stand here with a deep sense of appreciation to you for recognizing Mzuzu City to say something or comment on an outstanding budget that was ably delivered by the Minister of Finance, Honorable Simpres Chichorabanda. First Deputy Speaker, sir, every Malawian here is aware of the challenges that Malawi went through. But despite these challenges, the government of Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera has indeed developed this country starting from the southern region, the northern region, and indeed in the center. First Deputy Speaker, we are facing a lot of problems in Malawi because most parties, in short, people are more patriotic to their parties than the government. So this is really giving us problem. I urge every one of you to be more patriotic to the government than to your parties. First Deputy Speaker, sir, in fact, if we say UDF never did something, we are very wrong. If we say DPP never did something, we are very wrong. If we say PP never did something, we are very wrong. And indeed, MCP, we are very wrong. Let me tell you, these problems that we are encountering today, they are not from only MCP. They are gradually from all parties. And now, this time, let us be together and solve these problems because every party has contributed. So now, First Deputy Speaker, sir, I am going to concentrate on 5 ministries, and that is agriculture, youth and sport, education, finance, local government, and transport. I have chosen these 5 ministries, not that they are more important than others, but they are the ones that have attracted the attention of the people in Mzuzu City. First Deputy Speaker, sir, on agriculture, we are very thankful to the government of Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera for intensifying mega farms, intensifying irrigation scheme. This is the way to go. Nowadays, First Deputy Speaker, seasonal rain cannot sustain agriculture without irrigation. I am of the view, we Malawians, let us wake up. Let us have farm of solar panels along the Lakeshore districts, starting from Karonga, Katabe, Kota Kota, Sarima, and indeed Magoch, so that we should be pumping water from our lake to our mega farm and schemes. We can really progress, and hunger can indeed be a thing of the past. We cannot be a hunger-stricken country anymore. First Deputy Speaker, sir, in Mzuzu is one of the fastest growing cities, but yet it lacks basic facilities like road network. The Minister of Local Government, Honorable Chimwendo Banda, mentioned a lot of developments which have been taken in the south, in the center, and indeed in the north, where I come from. We are really thankful to the government. In Mzuzu, a number of projects are being carried off. We have the airport being rehabilitated. You know, people in the north, they stopped flying. They cannot board any plane because planes are not coming in Mzuzu due to the airport. It's high time now. We are tired of interacting with the bus conductors, but now we want to be interacting with flight attendants. First Deputy Speaker, sir. In fact, here we are now. We were promised that there will be you dualize a load from Admark to Shoplight, and indeed from Shoplight to Dunduzu. I hope with this wonderful budget, a budget of budgets, will indeed cater these facilities that we are lacking. Madam First Deputy Speaker, sir, on education, we want to thank the government again for constructing a number of educational infrastructure. They didn't forget about Mzuzu. We have a powerful structure. The library,
Honorable member for Mzuzu City, Zuma City, there's a point of order. Point of order, Mangoja Southwest.
Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I know the Honorable who has just resumed his seat, Honorable Mnogoro Man, is a good friend of mine, but I don't know whether he's confused or not, and this is what is, I believe, out of order. Which camp is he? Is he speaking from the camp of Honorable Mumba, or is he speaking from the camp of
Honorable member, Parliament doesn't know what to talk about. A point of order is only given when a member holding the floor or something in Parliament has gone amiss. Procedurally, that is according to own standing orders. In our own standing orders, there's nothing of that sort that you're mentioning. Honorable member, what is it that is out of order, please?
What is out of order, and I pray for your indulgence, is the honorable member.
The first cite the standing order. What is it that's out of order, please?
What is out of order is the honorable member is out of order. He's out of order because we don't know which camp he belongs to. Does he belong to the camp of Honorable Mumba or Honorable Jimendo? Because he cannot misinform this nation that there is something that is happening at Mzuzu Airport. There is nothing there. He cannot misinform this nation that now he's going to now interact with flight attendants. He is tired of now these bus attendants. When there is nothing at the Mzuzu International Airport.
Honorable member, avoid the personalities, please. You know
okay,
that.
I'll withdraw the comparison, but the comparison is still there. The fight is still there. But I'm just saying, can he be truthful?
Honorable member from Mzuzu City, please proceed. Honorable member, let's desist from that. You know, we are, as Malawians, we are a peaceful nation. Honorable member, we are a peaceful nation. We thank God for the grace of peace. Let's not go into haywire, please. Mzuzu City, please proceed. Order.
First Deputy Speaker, sir. I was on
Mzuzu
education.
City. The floor is yours. Honor members, honor members. Order members, Mzimba South, Mzimba South, Mzimba South, Mzimba South, Mzimba South. Order members, let me say this. Don't belittle our women. Every woman here has a stamina. Every woman here is strong. So, speaking to both sides, even this side or this side, don't believe the women. The women, every woman who's here is not a mere person, has the stamina, has the capacity. Kuyankula kwa kasungu, alinichivindi cholimba. Alinichivindi cholimba. Maji jiva chivindi mwe. Mzuyo sit there, proceed.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. I was on education when Honorable Namarumba interrupted me.
Members, it is 12 minutes to 11. We now suspend proceedings to 90 minutes past 11. House suspended. Those who sit there, when you come back, you'll be able to finish. Yeah, you'll be able, you have 34 minutes that you'll be able to use to finish your contribution. Thank you.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.